Hello everyone, and welcome to an episode of Wolf Quest that isn't really about a playthrough. In this episode of Wolf Quest, or in this video I should say, we're going to be going over our heirs for all of our wolves and their challenges. So first up, we have Hope, the daughter of Aquarius and Pegasi. I might forget the mate's name, but she is the daughter of Aquarius and Pegasi. I think we're going to let them take out this one elk over here for as well. But Hope is the daughter of Aquarius and Pegasi. She's the only survivor from her litter. All of them had gone, I believe they've all had gone taken away by the river. And Hope's challenge is that she, every litter, like every day, she will have to roll to see which prey animal she cannot hunt. There will be, I'll probably put it in the video description of a doc or something that like has all of the rules for her like the stuff she has to roll. Because I think that would be interesting. Oh, as well as we can look at her stats. She has 30% strength and then 60 stamina and speed. She's considered a fast one for sure. And she's going to be that is a cougar over there. But yeah. And this also doesn't count for like their first episode of their series. Hope's and also her pack will be the Zodiac pack or the Constellation pack, depending on whichever one you like. But yeah, and she basically learned from her father that she can talk to the stars, to the elders in the sky, and they could help determine is that guy is coming towards her carcass. But she could learn from the constellations about which prayer is good for hunting. But let's go ahead and move to the next heir. Alright, now we are here with the second heir of the Sawtooth pack. There was polls, this guy won for the poll. He is Matomo. He is the son of Sawtooth and Inna. And his challenge is basically that he cannot howl. Nobody knows of what happened to Matomo's, vocal cords, Nobody knows what happened to them, but he's just unable to howl. Actually, that's his stats. 64% strength and 43 on the other things. I don't know if he can actually catch up to an elk. We're about to find out. But yeah, he was just born unable to howl. Don't talk about, the howling with the pups, but yeah, he was just born unable to howl. Nobody knows what happened, but maybe... Well, I guess because he was born to howl, but then he could howl, but then after an elk hoof to the face or stranger wolves, he just lost the ability to do so, and now he's just living without the ability to howl. Okay, we're gonna have to approach but yeah, so there's another cougar. But yeah, he cannot howl, and then once EA comes around, if his first litter does well, then we can say that he cannot be able to he cannot go ahead and he cannot wolf the pups into the den, stuff like that. That's only if that litter goes well, and if the first one goes well as well, then you will go ahead and allow them. No wolfing, no anything. We'll have to rely on our mate and the other subordinates in the pack to help us out with that. Yeah, let's get this out. And we don't really have a name for his pack. I really don't have one for his pack. A name for them, but let's go ahead and move over to the next of our heirs. Alright, we are here now with the heir for Tempest's pack. Here, he is the son of Tempest and Hawk, and which technically means, I guess that he's I don't know what the term is. I don't know. I don't know what the term is. But Hia's challenge is that once Hia comes around, because we can't do it right now, his challenge is that he can only hunt bighorn sheep, marmots, and bouncing goats. If those two, if they come into the game later on, those will be his only potential prey options. So his stats: 40% strength, 55 everything else. He likes the mountains. But the only exception for his challenge would be the 2 elk we have to kill for the main quest. But after that, he will be only able to hunt. He will only be able to hunt mountain prey, which will be quite a challenge. And even poor Hyo doesn't even know how dangerous those hunting terrains can be. If I were to, he also is going to be, he will be, you know, denning at Tower Fall, saying at Tower Fall, Hell Rolling Mountain, since that place is probably the best place to find bighorn sheep. Yeah. But yeah, this is here. I would assume that his pack would probably be called the Roaring Pack or something like that. Or something to do with mountains. I don't really know. Yeah, that's Hyo. He's quite a cool lad, I would say. Alright, let's move over to another one of our heirs. Alright, and now we are here with Artemis. She is the daughter... I actually forgot Artemis. Oh no, she's the daughter of Night, and I forgot her mother's name. But her stats here are 35% strength, 62% stamina, and 52% speed. And her challenge, determined by her stats, is that she can only hunt fast prey. And those prey are pronghorn mule deer, the hares, the jackrabbits, if they get added, and the white-tailed deer if those are added. Artemis just figured that, like, that fast, the elk and, you know, this tougher prey wasn't really her preference. She preferred fast prey. And the mule deer seemed to fit her bill, with the pronghorn. Though apparently we can't catch this elk, apparently. And just like Hyo, the only exception to her challenge will be the beginning, where she has to go ahead and, you know, she has to catch the elk, but once after that, she will go ahead and hunt, her challenge will officially begin. Her pack is probably called the Chasing Pack or something? I don't know, but yeah, that's Artemis. Another one of the same thing, she's also her mate is actually one of the heirs of Bitter Wonderful, that being Toast, but we'll go ahead and move on to another one of our heirs. Alright, here is another one of our heirs. Here is Waffles. He has 50-50 stats all year round. Oh, not all year round, but and Waffles' challenge is that he is a nomad. And his pack is basically just on the move all the time. It means he can only choose a den for the beginning of the pups when they're born, and a rendezvous site for when the pups, towards when they're like at 20 pounds. And also, from what I've heard, bears cannot attack you while you're on the move. So that is a plus for Waffles. At least that's what I've heard. I really don't know if that's true. Basically, Waffles just doesn't like being, he wants to explore the world, so he's deciding that for his pack, they're going to be nomads, named the Nomadic Pack. I have no idea, but yeah, we're going to go ahead and finish catching off this elk. Quickly catching her real quick. But yeah, Waffles just dislikes moving around. Originally it was his brother Toast, who is now Artemis's mate. I thought he was originally winning, but then you guys decided to change it for Waffles. So yeah, Waffles is now the winner. And he's the heir. Oh, I also forgot to mention Matoma, but Artemis is, not her sister, Sunny, is Matoma's mate. But yeah, there we go, that's Waffles. His first kill. Beautiful, beautiful. Right, we're almost done with all of these heirs. I'll be right back with another one. Alright, here is another familiar face. Here we have Cole. He is the son of our Iron Wolf Solstice. And I forgot his mother's name. Also, I think I forgot to mention the Waffles' parents as well. His parents are Parsley and Platinum, I believe. And Cole's he has 10 strength and everything else is 70%. His challenge is basically he can only hunt rodents, newborn elk calves, the newborn calves and fawns and lambs, and then fall elk, and then only for the fall, elk calves, mule deer fawns, pronghorn fawns, bighorn sheep lambs, white-tailed deer, white-tailed deer fawns if they get added, mountain goat kids if they get added, and then the rodents and the hares, the jackrabbit, the porcupine, beavers, the ground squirrels and the hornets. Cole's just not born a strong wolf, and he has to pay the price. For now, he can't hunt, very large game. He can only hunt quite small ones. And I really don't know what Cole thinks about that, to be honest. He probably blames himself most of the time for not able to support his pack because his hunting. But that's him for now. Let's go ahead and move over to some of our last ones. Alright, and here we have Kuma. He is the son of a Starling and Sicilian. The reason it's restarting back to that because my phone accidentally decided to turn itself off. And Kuma's stats, he has a whopping 74% strength and 38 everything else. He is quite the strong lad, and that is for a reason. His challenge, if he ever comes across a black bear or grizzly bear cub, black bear's on the wish list, so that counts. If it comes bear cubs, he has to attempt to kill them. If the mother bear has multiple cubs, we have to try to at least kill one of the cubs. Kuma just doesn't like bears. He thinks that they need to die, basically, is what he thinks. Quite opposite from Birch, which, is friends with bears. To Kuma, who basically hates them. He doesn't like them at all. And so, to get rid of the competition, just kill the cubs. It's simple, but it works. It's definitely something that works. Alright, let's see if we can get her from the front, because Kuma's strength speed is... There we go. Okay, there we go. You should get her now. There we go. And Kuma's also one to throw hands with, so, yeah. And he should be, he has to kill bear cubs. That's not an easy task. So, yeah, that is Kuma. He's quite the strong, beefy lad, but let's move over to one of the heirs. We're almost done with this as well. Alright, and now we are here with Wola, the daughter of Aurora and Neptune, and the new leader now of the Whitetail Plateau Pack. Unlike most female wolves, she's quite strong with 62% strength and 44 everything else. She is not a female to be tangled with, and her challenge is every new litter we will roll to determine which prey we are available to hunt. Which means we might have to move territories depending, we won't want to have a territory that's near mountains in case we have bighorn sheep, and water in case we have to hunt beavers. But there is a catch to that, though. The only prey that she'll be able to keep hunting year-round are basically prey are rodents and hares. The exceptions being plump rodents, and not what I mean by that is plump rodents are basically the porcupine, the beaver, and the marmot. I just feel like those would be quite more, have more, calories compared to, let's say, a hare or something. So yeah, she can hunt those things. The bunnies, the ground squirrels, those things are available year round. But however, the plumper rodents, the marmot, the porcupine, and the beaver, they will all be available for her under plump rodents, basically. I'm putting those all together just because I think it would be a little bit unnecessary. Now, but if white-tailed deer were planned to be in the game, they're not great. They're not common in those, so that's why they're not common in those ones. So that's why I can't see them. But if they were, in the game, then her chance would be that she could only hunt those. But I think the rolling to see, which prey are available to hunt basically that's at the beginning of Slough Creek. So basically, if we roll bison, then we have to hunt bison. Hoping it's not for the first year, because oh goodness gracious. But yeah, that is Wola, and now we're going to move on to the wolves that are going to be in Lost River. Alright, and here we are in Lost River with our second to last heir. Here we have Dawn. She is the daughter of Sage and River. Her stats, as we can see here, are 27% strength and 61 stamina and speed. She is not a strong wolf. Now, her challenge is that she cannot den near any water. The reason? Well, she witnessed her siblings, get swept away by the river, and her mother kinda aided in the river. I don't know if there's like an elf that's like, to help you learn how to hunt in Lost River. Someone might just head towards the neighborhood or something. I don't know. But yeah, so basically her challenge is that no denning near water that is unavailable, or if we just have to be like as far away from the water as possible. Like, basically, if the den is near water, we just cannot go near it, basically. That's her challenge. I'm gonna go over here. That is because, she doesn't like the water. She hates it. And there's not really a lot of dens near water. Like, some of the few ones that I could see are, like, near the Black 40, and the Back 40. And, yeah, that's going to be basically where Dawn spends most of her time with her pack. But now we're going to move on now to the final heir. I hope you guys are excited to see him. And here we are with the final heir that we'll be with. And that is Titan himself. He is the son of Levi III and Unagi, I want to believe. It's either Unagi or Usagi. I forgot the name of his mate. Or of his mother, I should say, for Titan. And, okay, here's music around. But Titan has a whopping 100% strength. And then 25 everything else. He is not a wolf to be messed with. He is definitely not a wolf to be messed with. I don't know what this music... Oh, there's a fox down there. I think we should kill that guy, maybe. But yeah, Titan is not a wolf to be messed with, and he has very large ambitions. Hunting very large prey, that being the elk, moose, bison, and the domestic cattle. That is his prey availability. I mean, just look at how much damage this fox took just from one bite from Titan. I think we're gonna catch up with this thing, maybe. No, we're not. Okay. But yeah, Titan has said its move. He basically got separated from his brother Slate, which is Lola's mate. He had gotten separated from his brother via a blizzard, and now he is here in the Valley of Lost River, and where he can actually have another prey source, that being the cattle ranch. And yeah, Titan is not a wolf to be messed with. From other wolves, he could be considered a pretty scary lad. Yeah, and he can also hunt the cattle at the cattle ranch if his pack is in a pinch. And unlike most wolves who prefer to hunt elk, he prefers to hunt moose. He finds them to be a bit more... He finds them irresistible to hunt, even though they offer more injuries, so that's why this boy is mostly going to be having a lot of injuries when we start playing with him in EA. But that'll be a story for another time, as that is the end for this heir video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Turn on notifications so you never see it. Is that a cougar? That isn't a cougar. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, turn on notifications so you never miss a video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!